50 megabytes per second, but that's still going to take like a good 5 to 10 minutes to finish downloading.
A wanderer brought an
Can't believe you would do this to us.
to the
Well,
people
I'll let the
Embervale.
streams listen to the
elixir,
whatchamacall it,
a blessing,
the little intro.
a weapon.
Yeah.
Once
While I
concealed
do
by
some
the
other stuff, like
ancients,
type the
its might had been set
password
free.
in
With it came power, mistrust,
the buddy
and a
chatter.
longing for
I guess
more.
I'm the only one here who has not played Enshrouded yet.
Humanity dug
No,
the
I
elixir,
also haven't
Kyber's-
played Enshrouded.
Yeah,
ripping
Kyber
apart
started up
the
at one
land
point
and
I can
each other
see,
to
but
quench their
didn't really
thirst.
play it much. I
I
have
loaded
30
it like
And
I have
10
32
minutes
hours.
ago.
a drop for a drop.
I loaded it like 10 minutes
From
ago
the
to
depths of
make
the
sure it
well,
didn't have a secondary download.
Unforeseen
Mm.
curse
Very
crept
smart.
I tried to
into
play Icarus with a
Embervale.
friend the other day, and by the time I finally finished the second download, they were done.
Sought only to
Eh.
spread
Rip.
and devour.
Big sad.
Facing their
I still
downfall,
have Necess installed.
ancients and humans united to forge the
Necess.
Flameborn.
Jesus.
I don't think I ever
Now,
really.
your
That
time
game
has
went by
come.
so fast. I think we played it like 3 times, and you were like, "Well, I
Yeah.
finished the game."
Yeah. I think I got really bored of it really quick. Because it was interesting, it just felt very simple. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I am in. Theoretically, you can just join on me, I think. If not, I can invite you. And the game doesn't take long to get started, but we're not gonna make a lot of time in the time it takes Yuli to download 30 gigabytes.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
already halfway done. The bottleneck here actually isn't my internet speed, it's the fact that I'm using an external SSD for this that has a very limited write cache, so I'm more just limited by the speed of my Steam game disc than I am my internet connection, which I guess I should have just downloaded it to my system disk because I've got like 500 gigs free on it right now, and you could just use my RAM as a write cache. Of course, I actually downgraded the amount of memory I have. I upgraded my processor, and it came with a memory kit that was way faster than my previous memory. But it's only that fast if you use it at 32 gigabytes. If you buy another 2 sticks to get to 64 gigabytes, it slows down to like 2/3 the speed.
Rip.
And I can't decide which I would rather have: more memory at a slower speed or faster memory at less capacity. I think I'm leaning towards more memory at a slower speed because I use a ton of memory on my PC. Like I have 3 apps open right now, and I'm using 16 gigabytes of my 30.5 gigs.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm using. I always keep mine in percentages, because it's easier for me to read.
Yeah. My percent is 52% right now.
Are you able to join on me, Kyber?
Every time I open the game, it's fucking blasting my ears.
Oof.
Like, I'm still playing with the volume settings.
Fair enough.
Ooh.
Now, this has quests in it. The early quests help guide you into the game. One is specifically claim a spot for your base. It gives you a specific recommendation, but I think we can go wherever we want if we want to.
Oh, that reminds me of what I was saying earlier before I was interrupted by crack cocaine.
I mean, it's very easy to be interrupted by crack cocaine.
Yes, it certainly is. Hold on, I'm gonna quote that really quick in an out of context chat.
The bit has come back around to bite me.
Okay. So anyways,
Oh no,
I
I didn't have my replay buffer going, so I clicked the button to capture that all as a little replay, and then it captured. Oh well.
I'm at 75%. Okay, so almost done downloading. But anyways, I know that we've sort of talked about this a little bit, but I love Vampire Survivors, and I feel like I have never gotten a chance to try the multiplayer mode, but I think that maybe one day if we just like don't
I
have
didn't even know there
anything in
was a
particular.
multiplayer mode.
Yeah, yeah, there's a co-op.
I knew there were games that had done multiplayer modes for the game. You know what I mean? But I didn't know that there was a multiplayer
Hmm.
mode for Vampire Survivors specifically.
Yeah. Um.
There you go.
Ooh,
Let's
it
make
looks
this a
like it
little
says
bit more
it's
comfortable.
co-op. Actually, this might not be something that we can do.
It might be a local co-op thing, but
With the co-op update, you can add additional players. Up to 3 players. Or actually, no, up to 4 players with 3 co-ops.
up to 3 other players. Okay.
Yes. Each player can select one character, and that character can only be selected once. That makes sense. Is it online co-op though, or is it just local? Oh, it's
Uh,
yeah, never mind. It's only for Xbox. Okay,
rip.
my plans have been thwarted. I actually really like that game though. I got all of the upgrades to 100%,
It
except
is
the last one. That's
it is
like
a
reset
very
upgrades.
enjoyable game, I found. I don't know if
All right, it says
that
that the
will work.
download finished. So now let me run it and see if it works. Launching.
Here's hoping.
Processing Vulkan shaders. Okay. %.
Okay. Character created. Right click join game.
7%. 8.
How to join Flambe.
Yes, it's called Flambe because the game's about flames and fire, as a lot of these games tend to be. So you get flambéed. Uh, I thought it was very funny.
I'm so glad I changed screens to put in the password. I figured it would show the password if I put it in.
Oh, that's
I don't know if
interesting
you
because
guys.
it doesn't show the password when you're making it.
Mm. I don't know if you guys keep up with all that much tech news, but recently there was a proposal put forward by AMD to make an open HDMI 2.1 driver, and the HDMI forum rejected it and said, no, you can't do that, which is just another reason why you shouldn't use HDMI. I'm a DisplayPort evangelist.
Listen, I'll just display whatever my thing works with at the moment, to be honest. Whatever I have to use. I
Well,
don't think
if
too
you
hard
left
about
it
it.
set up the way it was last time I was there, it should be using DisplayPort.
I use a DisplayPort for the main monitor that I play on, the nice monitor, yeah, but the other two are HDMI cables.
Yeah.
No! Hey! No! Bad! No! Bad! Oh, right, I don't have double jumps.
Is that an upgrade, or is it just not something
It is
you
a
got?
there is a perk that you can get, yeah.
It
That gives you
started
double
talking
jumps.
lore at me, so I had to deafen so I could hear it.
You're absolutely fine. The lore is like relatively short and sweet, and I like it. I like it.
Alright. The game launched.
Now we just hope for no huge graphics issues.
Well, it's currently a black screen, and
It has a loading thing down in the bottom right corner.
it failed to enter full screen mode.
Rip.
I'm hearing music. Oh, okay. So it loaded, but it is not in full screen mode, but it is also not in windowed mode. Let me go to display, move it to windowed, move it to full screen. Okay, that worked. Resolution scale 100%. I have a beefy graphics card. Field of view all the way up. Limit frame rate and background, sure. Quality
look,
preset
Kyber.
max.
I
Quality.
see Kyber on the map. I'm waiting. I'm kind of just like doing things around the first location that it points you to for the first quest. I haven't actually started that yet. I'm just kind of just
Okay.
gathering stuff, really.
Play. Oh.
Oh, if I remember correctly. I will provide one piece of advice. If you press X, you can sit down. And if you sit down by the big fire that it gives you, Kyber might still be deafened for the lore. They're muted at least. But if you
I
sit
was
down,
messing with my
you're fine.
tails.
If you sit down next to the fire pit where on your way out, it gives you like a rested buff that slowly builds up. That rested buff like doubles your total stamina and buffs your stamina regen
Ooh.
pretty significantly. So I recommend picking up that rested buff. It's
Oh,
very
yeah.
similar to the rested buff in Valheim, except actually significant and use noticeable, because it boosts your stamina based on your base stamina. So whatever you get your stamina up to with like perk points and item buffs and stuff.
Okay.
And my rested buff has just disappeared. I might make a campfire and just sit by the campfire.
Aw. It shows friends at the top of the multiplayer list automatically.
Ow.
That's good.
Hey! That's neat. I found a book. And a dead body.
Yes.
I noticed the book first.
Well, the books do glow if you haven't read them before, theoretically. I did read the one right outside, so if that wasn't glowing, or like a little red glow around it, and that's good to know, but yeah.
Pure light engulfs the knowledge of the ancient breed, protects its flame. Jesus Christ, I can't read. I may have just woken up an hour or two ago. Teehee. Protecting its in a flaming core, wisdom far beyond my own imagination. I could stare into the fire for hours, seeking answers, a whisper, but I hear none. Despite possessing a voice, it only speaks to those born from the flame. A flame, as I believe, we could have quite enlightened conversations. Balthazar. Ooh,
Mm.
Balthazar fucking died. Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a top secret spoiler. Everybody's fucking dead.
I can't tell if that's water below here or if I'm supposed to find a different route down.
There is a
I kind of
walkable
want
path
to
down that takes you through like a little micro tutorial dungeon, sort of.
kind of
But
just want to see if I can Skyrim horse it.
you can, you can fuck with the physics. You can horse slide down.
Getting my rested stamina back now. I guess I'll walk the intended path.
You don't have to. The worst thing, the only things that you'll lose out is like informing you on like sneaking and stuff like that and some of the basic controls. But I can tell you those when they come up. I've been I've been watching somebody play through the new Final Fantasy VII Rebirth thing, and it's yeah. The chocobo music. We can observe Kyber making their way through the mountain because his marker's just right there.
Shit, I just got fucking bombs.
Oh yeah, you'll get those too. Those are really nice. Actually, you don't get much of them, but you get them enough. You get them often enough. Let's see if I can find a wolf. Need bones. There's usually a wolf over this way. Well, I could try murking you. No, you're not gonna run too fast for me.
Backpack is B. Good to know.
You just gave me fur anyways. Ah! Wolf!
Ow!
Oh! There's a dead animal here. Wolf must have found it and nommed it. Not gonna be able to use that for a while, but I have it.
I accidentally threw an extra bomb that I didn't need to at my feet.
Well, it's that must really blow, huh?
I'll fight you.
Sure. Oh, Jesus. Keep trying to press tab to open the backpack. I'm not sure what game I've played recently that's made me think that way, but apparently I have done so. Oh, I'm not in a cave. Stop with the spooky cave music. I dug a little bit into a hill. If you see any beehives on your way down, grab them.
Will do.
Honey, very good. Used for a lot of potions later, but most importantly, you can eat it for like a really good stamina recharge buff for a couple minutes. That's great for if you're doing like big mining or really intense fights. Don't, 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 don't,
Donk.
don't, 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 don't. Oh, Kyber's out.
When you hit level 2, you get the achievement doing something right.
Yeah, I got a pretty good amount of.
Oh shit, another dead body.
Yeah, you'll see a few of those around.
I'm just jumping around, you know, standing on shit, and then I realize I am literally standing on a skeleton.
Do, 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 do. Do, do. Do, 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 do. Do.
I think I just found a lesbian's goodbye note.
Hi, how are you? Very possible. I've found more than a few, like, notable, notably not notably gay notes. Jasmina, is it true the ancients call upon you to stay behind as the rest of us slumber? Will you be there when I awake? Please, you cannot leave my side. You're my all. Why must we? Why? Blah, 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 boo. Why must we change? I miss the old days when we used to travel together, side by side. You let me linger next to you. You held my hand. And now? All the secrecy? For what? So you could confide in me. I don't want the ancients to drive us apart. I'll lose all faith. You must go at least give me a farewell kiss. All my heart. Emily. Yeah, that seems pretty much like a lesbian goodbye.
Yeah, Jasmina kind of seems like a femme name. I think
Yep.
that might have been lesbians.
Yeah.
Let's go
I've seen more than a
lesbians.
few of those. So yeah, you can see there's a big red beam in the sky. That's
Oh,
where
yeah.
it wants us to build a base. We don't have to build there, I don't think. One notable thing that people like to do that I've been doing, I found a place for it, is they like to reclaim ruins. because all of this
Ooh.
is built with like in-game building materials. So we could, in theory, set up a base thing here and then like slowly pull things apart and then rebuild walls and roofs
And
over
replace
things.
the lesbians.
We become the gays.
Now we're the lesbians.
Oh, hello, bun. Also, there's a well here. It will be a while until we can build one of
well.
these ourselves. Water is good for a few things. Again, another little nice stamina item. I'm a stamina nerd. I like stamina in games.
Slurp.
But also, you use it for like farming and some craftables and stuff like that.
Mm.
So it wants us to build here. But... Oh, fireflies. I need those. Yoink. Ooh, more. I need like 4 more of these. Darn. I think I need like 1 more. How many do I have? No, I have enough. Okay. Also, if you sit close enough to the fire, it will just automatically go into the cooking crafting menu. And by cooking crafting menu, I mean it'll give you like a little grayed out hotbar, but anything in your hotbar that you can cook will be like white. So if you have like mushrooms or meat that you've acquired from things.
All I
Oh,
have
hey.
is grass.
There's some spiky boys over there.
Murder?
Yeah, off to your left.
Murder!
He's like a good little attack dog.
Ow! Oh!
Hello! Hello! He's back.
Yes, I could have joined earlier, but I wanted to make sure that I got past the critical stages of shader processing before I joined, just in case somehow Discord screwed that up.
So the question is, do we want to reclaim that old little structure there, or do we just want to build our own little place out here, or do we want to go somewhere else? I leave that
I'm
decision
good with
mostly up to
anything.
you guys. It's not too difficult to transfer bases either, because you can set up multiple bases and then you can just teleport between them. So it's pretty easy to like transfer materials and stuff from base to base, especially with inventory upgrades and stuff later. Do do.
I wish I could control Discord from my phone to be like, yes, please mute my microphone in the call, but I don't want to alt-tab out of this game in case it crashes again.
I've set up a hotkey now because
Yeah, I have to have a hotkey.
yeah. Unfortunately, the hotkeys are a little bit wonky, so I might end up accidentally muting myself if fighting in this, because the dodge key is the same button I have to hold when pressing my side mouse button to mute, but my side mouse button is also set to access my ranged weapon, so if I'm like dodge rolling and then try and pull my ranged weapon out at the same time, I sometimes just mute or unmute myself. Which I noticed while I was playing solo. I'm like, now I'm sure that won't be an issue.
Toggle Def and Control Shift D.
Oops. Ow. 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 Ow.
Uh-huh.
Ow.
Uh-huh.
Do you have berries?
I do not.
Here.
I simply don't bind things to the
There you go. I gave you
keys
some
that I
berries.
have set for mutant deafen.
I didn't realize that they were bound that way.
Oopsie.
No, you do want to eat the berries. The berries will give you a buff that gives you a health regen. Is why I asked.
Ah,
It's a very
I
short
thought I had to cook
buff,
them.
but nope, I gave them to you. Interestingly enough, if you're nearby somebody and you right-click an item, you can click gift, and then just send them stuff. So, sure, you could troll somebody horribly with that, but we're all kind people here. Nobody would do that here, right?
Huh?
Looks intentionally at Kyber.
I was muted talking to chat. I didn't hear what you said.
I said if you right-click an item while you're nearby somebody, you can gift items to them, and then just put items in their inventory, and I'm sure nobody will abuse that to troll anybody at all. It does just go straight into the stone stack, which is stacks 200s of stone. So,
Yeah, but I don't know if there's an encumbrance system yet. I was hoping it would weigh you down.
nope, there's no encumbrance system. Just if you can fit it in your inventory, you can carry it. Oh yeah, this is my flint hole. I was digging flint. Uh-oh. That's not good. I was digging flint in here while I was waiting for you, because you use it for some building stuff that I like.
I see.
We should look what you
Nice. I'm so proud of you.
did. They're not hard to make. It's just a campfire. You know, make another one real easy. Like 2 logs.
Hey, it's blue down there.
It is very blue. That's Shroud. That stuff's bad.
Yahoo!
We should probably get you some basic tools. It's just very dark at night.
Hey, it's blue over there.
Yeah. Yep, very good. We all know Kyber can recognize colors now. That's very good.
And a thing to kill. Bitch. I think my game just crashed. Wait, did my Discord just crash?
No, I can still hear you.
Oh, what? Oh,
Oh, I think your game did just crash, and interestingly enough, it seems to have walked you out of the shroud. Because your character just moved to the shroud right after you moved to the edge of the shroud right after you said, I think my game just crashed, and is now just standing on the edge of the shroud. Oh, actually kind of a nice feature for disconnect protection. Considering the shroud will just kill you when you reach the timer.
I don't know if it was a built-in game thing. I just know I was trying to walk my way out of the shroud.
You know what? I'm gonna hope it was a built-in game thing. It might not have been, though. You are perfectly outside the shroud, though. Like,
Oh, it broke my VTuber.
everything's breaking.
The game broke and it broke my me. Oh shit. OBS is no longer responding. I think it broke
Oh,
my
no.
stream too.
Oh no. Well, this is going well.
I don't think I can stream this game. I'm gonna be totally for real. It broke everything.
Well, it's a good thing we have Lethal Company then.
Oh yeah, it definitely crashed my stream. It. Can't even fucking close VC face to restart it. What the?
Rip.
Okay, I think that's everything restarted.
Crashed Yuli's entire PC.
Yeah, we might have to swap to lethal.
Okay, well, this seems pretty lethal already. At least for PC.
Bro, it killed Spotify, it killed VC face, it killed my fucking OBS. I'm surprised it didn't crash Discord, quite frankly. That's the first thing that goes when stuff starts crashing on my computer. Oh, I have spawned into a wall.
What's wild is that I'm not only am I still playing on max settings, I'm still streaming and hosting. I guess that's not wild. It's I do have a very nice computer I rebuilt.
I have a pretty nice computer that I built from scratch.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Trying to build, I just got attacked by mice. Fucking rats.
Uh-oh.
Where'd the other guy go? Uh-oh?
There's fall damage.
Yes, there is.
Hey, do you wanna come to where the edge of the temple thingy that you spawn in at is? And maybe revive me?
How long you got?
I don't know, I don't see a timer.
Alright, I'm coming.
There is a wolf right next to me though.
Listen, I've got a wand. Wolf matters not. I am wizard.
I am wizard, hear me roar.
You hear me speak in arcane gibberish. Which just so happens to sound like a roar. Look, we don't control the words of the arcane, we simply spout them.
Alakazam, Alakazam. I'm sending you off this mortal plane. What?
Ooh, hello. Stop and loot that thing real quick.
My model's broken again, and it is making the worst face. Let me just screenshot. Hi. Ah, damn, as soon as I tabbed out to take a screenshot, it fucking snapped back.
There you go.
Fairies.
Hey!
So I tried a few more times to launch the game, and then eventually, apparently, that was one time too many because it completely crashed my entire desktop.
Yeah.
Yowzer.
We're discovering we might have to swap to lethal. It
Yeah, we might
crashed
be able to-
everything on my computer but the computer.
We might maybe be able to play this on our own time together, but
Yeah. I think
you're gonna
something
need time to
must
figure
be
it out
like
for... Well, part of it is Yuli's playing through Linux.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he's
I'm
gonna
not
have
on Windows.
he's gonna have to spend some time to figure out how to get that working for him on his end, the way his system's set up.
I'm just thinking, I think there might be something that's plugged in wrong or hooked up wrong with my computer, because it should be a supercomputer. This should be like beefy as hell.
Yeah, but you're also
I have
running
it on
your
high-
VTuber stuff, which is, from what I understand, pretty fucking heavy lift.
I mean, it's not too bad. I don't have all of the fancy things set up that like big VTubers do. So it shouldn't be like too bad. But at the same time, yikes.
Yeah, let me relaunch all of my applications again.
We held out hope, digging through the rubble, our lips whispering prayers to the ancients. Always a watchful eye towards the horizon, even in its furthest corner of the world. The shroud threatens to engulf us and seal any ray of hope. As the air grew thick with that cursed fog. Why do I keep saying fog instead of fog?
You just got that thug life in you.
Oh, shit. We held on, fires rage on the horizon, ash falling like snow, and howling pike. We pushed harder, made this home, long kept, usher us into the bright. Ah! Christ! Owie! Ah!
I think Kyber found either some rats or some mushroom people.
A dude found me while I was reading. That's homophobic.
We're over here trying to sleep. You read quietly, okay?
Read this, bitch! Backstab!
I'm just trying to figure out where, if anywhere, in this space, this fire would look good. It's a pretty big
Bitch.
fire. It makes like a good like hearth mantelpiece type thing, but needs some space. Thinking over here. Over here looks like it'd be kind of nice.
Ooh, catacomb. The blue jays no longer drift so carelessly through the air. Something is changing. A nebula flows towards us, springs from the abyss like a tidal wave. They call it the Shroud. It carries disease and suffering, changes soil and people. I must understand this madness, but discovering a remedy will be difficult with supply lines cut off by the soldiers. Balthazar.
Okay. I'm gonna try one other thing really quickly.